I am very sad for the people who lost their lives that day on my watch, and I am very sad for their families. Working at OC Transport was a dream job for me because I never had that kind of job where I have benefit for my family and also a good paying job where you can say, hey, I work at OC Transport, because you're so proud to be working there and you're serving the public. That was a day where I didn't think anything like that would happen to me at all. You know, it was like a normal day for me, you know, so I come, I take my bus and I'm confident, and I just drive, and then I go, and then I carry the passengers, and I'm happy. I help them when I finish my shift, then I go back to my children. But that day, sadly, it didn't end like that. After my collision, I was calm. I didn't scream because I know my job was to make sure everybody else is okay. Because when they enter my bus, they're my passengers. They're like my babies, these people. And then they have mothers, they have sisters, they have fathers. They're all like they have a family member, all these people on my bus. So I have to make sure that they all are safe. So I got out of my chair. I made sure like I'm okay, like, you know, with everything that was going on. I wanted to make sure first my customers were okay. That was number one priority for me because that's part of who I am. So I got off my chair. I got stuck a little bit opening the door because my boss have a thing that you have to open. There is kind of a lock that lock you a little door. So it was hard for me to open it. So I jumped through. Stand there, and then I was looking around, went inside the hallway of the bus, looking at people, and went all the way to the back asking customers, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And then I went upstairs. There was a lady there. I remember her. I think about her every day when I have my crisis, because I have so many crises since the incident. Anything could trigger it. And so I helped the lady. She said, help me, help me. So I helped her get up. I see she was a little bit heavy. I couldn't pick her up on my own. So I put her hands across to me, and then I pull her up and I sit her on the chair. She was saying, my leg. I remember that. Then I look at other people, see all the damage that had happened on the bus, what was going on, just to make sure that I know exactly like what to tell control when I call them. So I look around everywhere, so people were sitting, and then I kept asking, are you okay? I felt helpless. I couldn't help anybody. I couldn't help all those people by myself. Then another bus operator came in, and then started telling me, get out of the way. So I got out of the way. I went downstairs, tried to help other people that are downstairs. And I saw that because there was one of the door panel was broken. I said, okay, I'll just make sure, because right now I saw blood dripping through the ceilings on the side of the window. I said, okay, people are hurt, really badly hurt. So I started panicking more again. Then I went upstairs running again, looking if I can find out who was bleeding. No, I couldn't find out because they were all sitting there, and then they were not saying anything. They were just mourning, and stuff. So anyways, I then called them. Control answered the phone. Then you know what I said on the phone. I wanted to get them here. I said, it's too long. Come and help people. Come free the people upstairs because people are hurt. And then, I finished doing my call, put my phone back in my pocket. I went in and I removed my jacket, removed my stuff, make myself loose. And at that point, there were so many people, I don't know who to help first. And then I tried just getting people off the bus, at least people who I knew like were okay by the time somebody else get there. So got them out by the little door that was there that they had to jump through to get down. Some of them were like, limping. They couldn't make it. Hold my shoulder, and then I helped them out. And then I just told them to stand there under the station. So when the other people came, the OC Transport constables, when they arrived, I said, okay, now I have a little bit help. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I was now like in more shock again. So what can I do now? So it was like really a very stressful day for me. But because of my job, what I'm trained to do, to make sure like all those customers were okay first. I didn't have, I couldn't sit there and cry. I wanted to cry. I wanted to just like, go to somebody and hug someone, and then like, because I'm a person. But I felt like, you are the driver. You're responsible for all these people when they enter your bus, so there is no place for you to cry right now. It was a sad day for me, especially because I was like, okay, what happened here? But I was worried for my customers. That was the one thing that I was always asking. Like, is everybody okay? Did anybody die? Because I saw blood. So I want to make sure that these people were really, really, really okay, or they will make it, So I kept asking that question through until I got arrested, until I went to the police station, and until I was jailed out. I was asking that question.
Is there anything that you want to say to those people, your people, the families of those people?
Yes. I am very sad for the people who lost their lives that day on my watch. And I am very sad for their families, because I can't imagine what they were going through. And I felt a lot of pain, and I still feel pain for them. I never forget. I'll never forget, because I have to live with this, knowing that these people were on my bus, and then they passed away. So they are in my heart, and I think of them every day. I know their families do the same thing, but it's like they're part of me now. Like, they're my family, these people. It's like they were my passengers, and I was responsible for them. So I wish for the people who got hurt, who made it, that they feel better. And I still think about them every day also, because they got hurt. So I pray for them, and I've been praying for them since day one. When I sleep, I think about them. When I wake up, I think about them. When I'm eating, all day long, they're in my mind. So it's not something I'll never forget.
The last few years, you had something hanging over your head, and that was obviously the fear of going to prison. What was that like for you and your family, children? The idea that you may have been sent to prison for a crash that wasn't a crime.
Yeah. That was because I suffer from this severe PTSD now since the day of my accident, due to the accident, like everything I just told you. But plus that, I had to go on trial. I had to be arrested, brutalized by police, locked into a car, into an OC Transport SUV. Locked there for like over an hour. And OC Transport workers were there. They didn't do anything about it. I wasn't supported by my work. And here every day I would wake up. If they needed me to stay longer, I would stay. Because they always short up bosses. If they needed you to come take over a shift when like somebody called in sick or somebody is sick on the road, and then the boss, you have to go there and then help out. And then here, now I need help. And then I see this person, my person, so, and then nothing. My supervisor was supposed to take care of me. He offered me to go into his SUV, but here there was an accident right there. I was being, I was traumatized with the accident, and then I was being re-victimized again, going through around that big bus that there was pulling people out of there, and then go to his SUV, which is parking behind the bus, that I just got an accident with. Obviously, it came with a lot of stress. I was thinking now, tomorrow I'll find out what my fate was gonna be. But I trusted my lawyers, like Mr. Solomon Friedman and Mr. Fadi Mansour. I can't even thank them enough. So I told them, I said, if I only have God and you guys, that's what I was telling them. They would tell you that if you ask them. I said, please help me. And then they said, I'll help you, Aissatou.
Do you see a future, another career, another choice in a working life ever, or no?
For now, because this part is over, I just want to take the time to heal. It's like a new beginning for me. I feel like I got a second chance, but I want to heal first.